Hi, welcome to Only in Illinois, your weekly video recap from Reboot, Illinois. I'm Madeleine Doubek here with Dietrich today, and we want to talk today about a couple of financial reports that came out this week that paint a pretty gloomy picture of the situation in Illinois, and just in time for Governor Pat Quinn's State of the State address next week. I'm sure he'll paint a little bit rosier picture, but what did we learn today?
Well, basically, we're in the election season now, so we're hearing a whole lot about we need to let the taxes fall, and then we're going to cut, and then we're going to get everything balanced. And what the Institute for Government and Public Affairs at the University of Illinois issued a report that says basically you're going to have to cut, and you're going to have to keep your taxes where they're at, and you're going to have to hope that the pension reform bill that was passed in December, first, that it holds up in court, and second, that it delivers all of the savings that it's going to deliver. And basically, the way what the Institute says is if you let the current temporary tax increase partially sunset as scheduled at the end of the year, when it's going to fall from 5%
to 3.75.
3.75, then we're going to have a $3 billion deficit at the end of 2015, and by 2025 we'll have a $13 billion deficit. Now, if we
let the tax remain permanent,
if you keep it, then we're going
5%.
to have then we'll have $1 billion, and by 2025 we'll have a $5.5 billion deficit. Now, this also assumes that we're going to get lots of savings from the pension bill. We don't know if the pension bill is going to be upheld by the court. And there have also been the Civic Federation came out with a report that said that $1.2 billion per year that we were supposed to be saving is possibly going to be
high.
600 to 700 million. That's quite
a bit high.
A difference.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other thing was there was another study that came out that looked at the 50 states and their overall fiscal health. This was using fiscal 2012 numbers, which are still pretty applicable to Illinois. This was done by the Mercatus Center at George Mason University, and in 5 categories for fiscal health, Illinois was in the bottom 5 in 4. It was number 50 in one of them. That was for cash solvency. Not good numbers either.
No. And so this is why we all need to demand some really good answers from the candidates running for governor and other state offices. And specifics, let's get beyond the platitudes and talk about what exactly are you going to cut, because even $1 billion is a lot of money. And so, a few nips and tucks here and there really isn't going to cut it. That's pretty clear from these reports.
Right, and this is not and in addition to being a spending problem, it's a structural problem. It's an issue with how the budget is created and these recurring expenses that we have every year and that grow. And it's something that we need to deal with, as you said, in detail.
Okay, details. That's what we're all about at rebootillinois.com. So you can learn more about these studies. Please go check them out at our website, and we'll see you again next week.